live. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining the Nooner Nation. We're going to try something new. We're going to try to do a Zoom call-in with this. So just real quick, everybody in the chats, thanks for joining us. I'm going to have our buddy Greg from the Beth and Greg podcast kind of help you run this today, too.
Hey guys, how you doing?
What's going on?
Got my, as Bill said, my Garth Brooks headset
Yeah.
on tonight.
Yeah,
So,
you look like Garth Brooks.
hands free.
Do you know the whole the Your Mom's House podcast thing about Garth Brooks?
No.
How are you familiar with them?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely familiar.
Yeah, like they think that Garth Brooks is like a serial killer.
I don't think I've heard that.
Yeah, so like if you ever go on Garth Brooks' Instagram and just find any post and go look through the comments, and there'll be all sorts of like, where are the bodies, Garth, and like families need closure, Garth, and all sorts of crazy Your Mom's House shit on there.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. How's the audio sounding, guys? Everybody good in live chat? Let me know if the audio is sounding good, if video is good. My internet shouldn't be as fucked up as it was last time. I had a conversation with the cable company, and anybody who's ever dealt with a cable company knows it's a fucking pain in the ass.
I had months of that. They knew me by name.
Yeah.
They knew which house it was when somebody called to complain about the upload speed. Because it's not your download speed, it's your upload speed.
Yeah.
I'm well familiar with that. So, Merry Christmas, by the way. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so like I said, we're going to try to do get some people zoomed in. I mean, not for the whole show. It's going to be kind of like how, the Jack Sesh works. Come on, talk about Christmas, what kind of holiday plans you have, or if there's anything crazy going on in your world you think would be entertaining to talk about. One thing I heard right before going on was I got an email from my kid's school that apparently TikTok, the craze on TikTok right now is tomorrow is National School Shooting Day. So if you're a parent and haven't gotten an email about that yet, I'm sure you will, because they're going nuts. And I know here in Des Moines PD is dispatching a bunch of people to all the schools in the city. Personally, I think it's just some dipshit trying to create panic and get out of having to go to school. But, obviously, just like bomb threats and all that bullshit, you always got to take them seriously,
Absolutely. So people are saying my audio is low, so I'm going to fix that real quick.
Try now.
All right, there we go.
Good.
Can you guys hear me? I'm going to turn up my input level as well.
Yeah, I need to do it too. I always forget that, I don't know if it does it on the live, but I know on my audio.
Okay.
I pull my audio from my laptop. So I have to have my laptop volume like all the way up, or else it's like super low.
All right, there we go.
Recorder.
Good deal. Yeah, Beth's downstairs yelling at me saying everything sounds good. Beth's on the boards as well.
Oh, nice. What's up, Beth?
Yeah.
Who we got with us tonight? We got Holly D, Matt with American Rustic Works. Probably a little late, but definitely go check out his stuff. I know I got a flag from him for my, or I guess technically my wife got it for her stepdad, and it's awesome. And
nice.
I know anybody listened to the 2 episodes ago when I had Travis from Second Chance Canines on.
That was a great show.
Yeah, Matt. I think he reached out. Somehow they got hooked up, and Matt's done some flags for him, which is really awesome. So definitely go check out Matt's stuff at American Rustic Works, and then also again Second Chance Canines. If you ever listened to that episode, that dude was awesome. And
it was a great show. I was training for jiu-jitsu, doing all that stuff, and I went back and watched it, and it's definitely a great thing that he's doing. You know what I mean? Awesome. I think it was really insightful to see kind of the behind the scenes, or hear from the behind the scenes stuff that goes into that, because it's a lot more than I think people think.
Oh yeah.
Give it credit for. So
yeah, he just posted a video on his YouTube about like just the shit he has to do like every day when he gets home from his full time, and most of it is like actually shit, picking up shit. So,
picking up dog, yeah.
So, man, it's nuts. But definitely want to get that guy back on eventually. I know. Also, I know he I got him hooked up with the guys from Drinking Bros. So watch out for him. I'm sure he'll probably be on an episode of that soon. So
Awesome.
that'd be awesome for him. He sent me a video of him shooting hogs from a helicopter the other day.
That's rad.
So he asked me, he's like, "Hey man," like, cause we had talked about it off air.
Yeah.
And he texted me, he's like, "Hey man, do you want to come like go up in a helicopter and shoot some hogs?" I was like,
Well, yeah, of
hell
course.
yeah, when? And I think
Yeah.
this was like last weekend. He texted me. He's like, Tuesday, and I was like, where? He's like, North Texas or something. I was like, oh, not gonna be
Probably can't make that trip.
Next
Yeah.
time. Next time, give me a little bit of notice. I'll see if I can make it. But it's all right. Like I said, it's a call-in show. See, we got somebody waiting for us here. Let's get them in.
All right. Sounds good. We got Lloyd.
Lloyd,
what's happening, man?
Jinx.
I know, right? It's connecting. He's connecting.
By the way, you drinking anything tonight, Greg?
Some Coors Lights.
Gotcha.
I got back from the gym a little while ago. This is jiu-jitsu night, and I kicked out of it tonight. I was like, you know what? I want to hang out with you guys tonight. It's a big one.
Awesome, man. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for taking a break from your Brazilian ground karate.
Yeah, exactly. Right. There we go, Lloyd. What's happening, man?
What's up, Lloyd?
I'm sorry about that. Freaking started another new project in Portland and driving me nuts.
Yeah, it's the what is that?
Working.
Or was it Portland that had the chop? Right.
I think Portland had one, and then
Seattle, of course.
Seattle had one. So
yeah. So are you helping them? You helping them build like a new city hall or something for the chop?
Yeah. No. We're in downtown Portland though. It freaking sucks. Yeah. No room, no parking garage.
Yeah.
Homeless people.
Shitting everywhere.
They're in. There's like, I guess there's like 8 homeless guys that are sleeping in a broke down motorhome right across the street from the hotel, and it's right next to the rail yard downtown. I don't know. I think I'd put 2 and 2 together and not stay down there.
Probably a safety thing. Yeah, just saying.
Well, not only for safety, but 2, I don't want to hear a fucking train come through at 2 a.m. For inspection or to get loaded or anything like that.
Right. Yeah. My best friend does like crane building essentially, and he had to put a bunch of cranes in the that massive Boeing facility kind of around there, or is that in Seattle maybe?
It's SeaTac.
Yeah.
Boeing's got a landing strip right there.
Yeah. It's probably, that building's really crazy, but yeah, he said like the homelessness and the crime and stuff and the, up in that corner of our country is pretty wild. So
well, I wonder, does Portland have squatters' rights like Seattle does, where you can just park your shit in front of anyone? They do.
Yeah, because I think
that's a problem.
Yeah, I've heard. I remember back in the day, Evan Hafer talking about he had a house in Portland.
I remember that as well.
He had like a hard time selling it because he couldn't get these people to like move off his fucking like front porch or front
stoop.
Curb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So
we got some friends. We used to go to Seattle all the time. We'd go there like every 2 or 3 months. We'd drive or fly over. It's, if you book it out a couple months in advance, it's $80 each way for each of us, 160 total each way to jump on a plane ride for an hour. And our friends over there, they have their own morning radio show, and they never travel anywhere unless it's to do one of their comedy shows or whatever. So we'd go. They always ask us to come over and hang out for a weekend, but we haven't gone in a while because the last time I went there, we just couldn't stand it.
So that's the thing. Like Beth and I, this is probably like 8 years ago, 10 years ago, maybe. We had some friends who lived up in Seattle. They lived in the Tacoma. I'm trying to think of the name of it. We had to take the ferry into Seattle. It was like, Gig Harbor. You familiar with that is?
Yeah.
Kind of across the bay.
Yeah, we have a former friend that Yeah, we're not friends with them anymore that live in Gig Harbor, and he's stationed at the naval base there.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And we used to travel up there all the time, and it was beautiful. And it was awesome. Everywhere was great, and now it's like, fuck that. I'm not going up there till they get their shit squared away.
Yeah. So, Greg, or not Greg, sorry.
Nope.
Lloyd, what do you got going on this holiday, man?
Nothing much. My kids are flying in on Sunday, which is going to be nice. Haven't seen them since summer, so I'm looking forward to seeing them. I mean, let's see. Well, I take that back. I saw them when I went down there for the studio. I got to have dinner with them, but as far as them coming up and hanging out, I haven't seen them since summer, so I'm looking forward to them flying up here.
Awesome, man. So it sounds like, do they live in Texas then?
Yeah, they live that's where when Dan brought up the Round Rock School District, the my kids go to Round Rock. They go to, my one daughter goes to high school there. The other daughter goes to middle school there in Round Rock ISD. And then my ex-wife works as a registrar at the middle school that my youngest daughter goes to.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think won't go too much into that, but yeah, I think that was pretty wild hearing kind of what that school district is doing. Like, has their own private police force, it sounds like, but it's pretty nuts. I mean, it sounds like you have a pretty personal attachment to the craziness down there. But so they're flying up for Christmas. You guys gonna do anything? Got any plans while they're up here, or up seeing you guys?
We try to do something. We split the wife's kids will spend half the time with us, and then half the time with their dad. Might have, we haven't solidified it yet, but we might have my wife's ex-husband over for dinner on Christmas night or Christmas Eve or something. My wife always cooks a big feast, and it's way more than any of us can eat. And I'm not expecting her oldest daughter to come back. She just moved to Toledo, of all places.
Yeah.
So she's gone. Down one, four to go.
Right.
So
that's good. That'll be cool.
It's just working on the house.
Right.
I'm surprised we even got a tree up this year, because just before I had to crawl out of the rafters just to come down here and dial in.
Right.
So I've been up there hanging drywall or cardboard baffles.
Yeah.
Well, you only get to do it when you're done doing your regular day job. So
yeah,
it's understandable.
You go real tree? You real tree guy?
No, they're too damn expensive this year.
Yeah, this is the first year we've done a real tree, so I don't really know.
It's a big pain in the ass, I think. Right? They just die.
Yeah, I mean, my wife's been barking wanting one for the longest time, so finally I was like, fine, let's go get one and see how you like it.
Yep.
So far it's been
water that
decent.
bitch every day.
Oh yeah.
You know the trick to that, right?
What, put sugar in it or something?
So
something like that.
Yeah, that's the thing, is you get it home and you acclimate it. First, you got to acclimate it before you set it up, and then I've always found it's a freaking mess, but I've always found that it's actually best to cut the bottom half inch off.
Yep.
In the house after it's acclimated for a couple hours.
Gotcha.
And then get yourself one of those massive tree stands that looks like a dog water bowl for a St. Bernard.
Yeah.
And put sugar water in it, but the water's got to be like, it's a lot of sugar. It's like probably half a pound of sugar.
Yeah.
And then the water. So, I mean, the water's white when you put it in there. And the tree, and then you got to be Johnny on the spot with it. So it's like, try to time it where it's like 3 or 4 hours after you set that thing vertical in the water, and then you go back and you put more water in there, because that tree will suck out that water almost
Dude, just
completely.
the thing's gonna burn down. You've already lit this thing. It's all, dude. It's a fire hazard.
Yeah.
Fucking Christmas Eve or day, night. Throw that bitch in the backyard and catch it on fire.
Yeah. So far, it's
That's
been
basically.
it's got okay.
It's too much work.
It's got okay so far. We don't have like a cat. Like I guess cats are always a big problem with real trees, but the water
my
thing.
I think they're outside.
The water thing, yeah. Probably the first 3 days of having this thing. I mean, my wife was crawling underneath there and putting like 3 gallons a day of water
Yeah.
to water this thing. But
So the sugar minimizes that.
so yeah, we ended up putting somebody told us to put some Sprite, like a can of
That
Sprite
is-
in there. So
Same thing.
I figured it was the
putting
sugar, you know, in the Sprite.
Yeah.
Who was it? Oh, C-Hapes. Old Matt C-Hapes in the live chat is saying to put aspirin in the water.
So it doesn't stroke out or something.
Maybe, I guess, like tree's gonna get hung
So-
over or something.
Dude, I'm like, CAP said also, like, we have a fake tree.
Yeah.
We went and splurged, I think it was last year or the year before. We got the super duper one. But Beth's last Christmas tree for us was like fucking 20 years old, weighed 800 pounds.
Yeah.
It was in a box that I couldn't pick it up all at once. We got the new lightweight one. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
This is probably, do you think this is going to be the first and last year you're doing this?
I don't know. It probably not the last year because it is working out pretty well.
All right.
But yeah, to Lloyd's point, I mean, this is the first year we've done it, so I don't really know what Christmas tree pricing is. We got a pretty big one. We got like a 9-foot tall.
How much was it?
That's pretty big.
It was $70.
That's
I guess
not bad. They're a 9-footer will run you a solid Benjamin here, and
Holy shit.
that's up about 30-40% from last year.
Yeah.
And we got the fake tree with the LED lights like built into the branches and shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that
20
was
different settings on it.
Yeah, and that was like 2 or 3 years ago. My wife puts it up in about 10 minutes by herself. It's fucking fantastic. I don't have to deal with that shit. And she oh shit, I lost my thought. Never mind.
No worries.
All good.
Well, cool, man. Well, thanks for hopping on here, and I'm glad you get to see your kids for Christmas. That's gonna be awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Hey,
Thanks for
Merry
having me
Christmas,
on.
Lloyd.
You too.
Take care.
Cool, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Christmas trees,
Yeah.
they can be a pain in the ass. Just saying.
I mean, I can't complain too much because my wife's been
Doing it all.
on it, you know, and
So that's awesome.
She
Yeah.
doesn't seem to mind it. It's she stays on top of it. So, I mean,
Makes a big difference.
we'll vacuum around it once a day.
They're
but-
always dropping the things though.
Yeah.
I can't remember the joke, but it was like, what's the difference between Amy Winehouse, or what's the similarities between Amy Winehouse and a Christmas tree? And it was like, it's always dropping needles and it dies right away, or something like that. And I was like, oh shit.
That's
It's like
good. That's
something
solid.
like that. Yeah,
That's
it was
solid.
pretty-
That's solid.
It's mean.
Was Winehouse? Was she like a heroin person? I thought she was on alcohol.
Yeah, it was alcohol. I think somebody just tried to make it good funny.
So it's good though.
Whatever.
I mean, but you could also like, I don't know who died of heroin. You can just substitute name.
Any name. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So well, cool. Let's get on to our next caller, our next Zoomer.
Zoomer.
Nooner.
Zoomer in.
Nooner. All right. We'll try that out. What do you think? Nooner.
Zoomer. Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm drinking
What do you got?
So the local AHL league hockey team. I don't know if
They made their own beer.
well, one of the breweries in town made them a beer. What's really funny about that is that it's AHL, so like it's all
The
like
American Hockey League.
yeah,
Hey,
so,
yeah.
but it's
Jake, what's happening?
What's up, Bill? Or fuck, sorry. Yeah, what's up, Bill? What's up, Greg?
what's going on, man? But yeah, the AHL is all like 16 to 20-year-old kids, like that are like playing to either like go to college or get
So
drafted.
this is for their dads and
Yeah,
moms and
so
dads
actually, me
to
and my
drink
brother
on the
go-
sidelines.
Me and my brother are going to one of their games tonight. My brother flew into town from DC, and it's
Nice.
It's kind of our thing. We always go see a Des Moines Buccaneers game.
Oh yeah, a little minor league,
Yeah,
whatever you want to call
they
it.
get
Too.
scrappy. I mean, they'll get pretty
They're-
scrappy. you
Yeah,
know.
they're fighting
like
for
the-
a spot.
Is it like that garbage league up in
Not,
New York?
yeah, not quite that, but
That's like a bunch of guys my age still trying to live their glory days. That's like Turkey Bowl day football stuff. Yeah, that's no. These kids would skate circles around everybody for the most part.
So how are you guys doing tonight?
Good,
Great,
man.
how
So
are
we got
you?
we've got Jake from the Wake and Jake podcast, another nooner podcaster.
Yep.
How's it going, Jake? How's the podcast going?
Oh, it's going great. I'm doing a Christmas special tomorrow. So
Awesome.
Nice.
yeah, just getting that written up right now. I saw your
Yeah.
lives. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go bug them,
Yeah, man.
hang out with them
Yeah,
a little
man.
bit.
Yeah.
Thanks for having on. You had me on
Last week.
Last weekend, yeah. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a blast, you know.
Then I was on a few weeks ago. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a great time. Talked to aliens and shit.
Yeah.
2 hours. Yeah, it was great. It was a fun time.
Always,
Yeah.
always.
Yeah, we pretty much talked about my weird experience last time I went to Austin, and now that I think about it, most of the weird experiences had to do with car rides. So maybe I should just stay put next
Like
time. I go.
Ubers or something.
Well,
What are you
there
talking about?
was a weird Uber ride, and then like a weird ride downtown with some rugby player that like kept wanting me to get a mask out of his glove box, but like he was still in the car and I was on the sidewalk. It was really weird. You
He
want
knew
to
you
hear?
had too
That's
much to drink.
Austin.
Yeah,
That's Austin.
yeah, yeah. If you want to hear the story, go listen to that episode of Jake's
All right.
podcast. You know, bump those,
For sure.
those listening numbers up. But yeah, so
Oh yeah, thank you.
so Jake, what's Christmas like in Albuquerque?
A lot of red chili, tamales, pozole, menudo. You know the good shit. No snow yet though.
Nice.
No, do you typically get snow?
We usually have gotten some around this time of year by now, but we haven't gotten shit. So
Do you do a lot of tamales there? Is it a tamale
yes,
town?
yes.
Okay, that's a big thing. Here
My
too.
mom made probably about 10 dozen this year.
Oh, your mom made them, so you know they're dope and shit, right?
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, did she like get the recipe passed down from the abuela?
Actually, no. It's a recipe she found online. Her grandma never taught her how to make them, so she had to learn herself.
Gotcha.
It
Yeah.
just gets better and better
Yeah.
every year, probably. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not
But-
one of those recipes like now. It seems like anybody that has a decent recipe has decided they want to be like a cooking blogger. So you got to read through
Right.
like you got to read through like a 5-paragraph essay about like their trip through Tuscany where they learned how to make this.
Sauce.
Yeah,
or
like
some
just
shit.
give me what I need and how to make it, lady.
Oh no! In like the '90s, the power company here went through and like they did a vote on all of the best recipes, and they had all their employees submit it, and like the public tried them and voted on them, and they compiled a cookbook, and it's some of the best shit in the world. that
Oh
is in
yeah,
there.
and it's
Yeah.
the electric company did that.
Yeah, Power New Mexico did it.
Interesting. Do they like publish that still, or is it like
It's super rare. Like if you got it, you have it, but if you want to buy it,
Oh,
it's like
kind of-
$150.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
wow?
That's cool.
Yeah, no, it's limited edition.
I bet. Like, I wonder if somebody's like selling like PDFs of it yet or not.
I wonder.
Wonder,
Something to look
but you want to
into.
have the real one, right? Like, you're
Either way, the recipes are all good in it.
yeah.
You get the online version.
Yeah, no, the Kindle,
alright.
the Kindle edition's
Find
great.
it.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
So you're gonna go
Print it out.
going over to mom's house for tamales on Christmas?
Probably not. I might drink some of my coworkers. We're kind of talking about having a little Christmas get together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I've spent one Christmas in my life without my family there, and I'm not gonna lie, it actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah, no, we went out Friday night and I accidentally threw $120 in the tip jar. So
Oh, big ball in
It's all
there.
right. Yeah, I mean, you spread the love a little bit, though. Yeah.
yeah, it's
absolutely.
Christmas.
Yeah, that's how we are. We always tip a little bit bigger Christmas time, if we're going out to dinner or something like that, a little bit more. People are out there busting their asses for stuff, so absolutely. If you
Yeah,
can, you
definitely.
can.
Me and my wife went out. We got like a break between. So I live in Des Moines now. My parents have since moved here. My wife's mom has lived here since before we were here, and then now her parents are divorced. He lives in Des Moines, so now we have to do like the whole like try to squeeze everybody in over.
It's a challenge,
over
man.
the course
Yeah.
of 2 days. Like, luckily, her mom's pretty cool about having us over for like Christmas Eve. But last year we got a couple, just maybe like an hour and a half break in between. and my mom had our kids, so we went to like there's a really awesome like 80s themed bar like 3 blocks from
Nice.
our house, and they were open on Christmas Day, so we went in there and got some drinks and
Just
Yeah.
chill out, right?
yep. And then I
Get
put
a
it,
break.
yeah. So but I was like, oh, like these people are here working on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely I threw him a decent tip. Not a. It's one of my bucket list things in life to be at a point where I can like leave one of those like social media balling life changing tips for somebody.
Like a $2,000, just drop
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
it is. I mean,
Somebody's
even
like,
something-
oh,
yeah.
this is my second job trying to save money. Like, go visit my family back in Ireland or something. And it's like,
Yep.
boom, here's your ticket.
Mine was because I was super fucked up and didn't realize I was throwing all the money in my wallet in there.
Nice. He's like, take it all.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, you still feel good. Somebody's gonna
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
a little bit better Christmas, right?
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Especially like now, I don't go out as much now. But when I do, like service industry, man, like they're taking a beating trying to get people to come work. So the people that do work, and if they do a good job, man, like I tip them very well.
Yeah.
And then if we ever go out with
I
our
feel you.
kids, like I think anybody with small kids knows, like
You're just like an
if you go
extra whatever.
out, you might as well go ahead and plan on like 40% tip because it's going to be like shit all over the floor.
And
you
you're like,
know?
just let me sweep and clean it. You're stacking plates, just trying to help them out.
Oh yeah, I do that anyway.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah, kind of I do too. That's kind of how I am. Yeah.
when me and my wife first started dating, she was a server for quite a while, and I know how that life is, so I try to make it a little easier for him. So
Yeah, no,
Absolutely.
I managed the subway and I worked in the airport coffee shops here, so I know how all that shit can be, especially working on holidays.
yeah, for real. So if anybody in the Nooner Nation is going to be working on a holiday, hit us up. Maybe we'll do something for you guys since you're having to
Yeah.
spend time
absolutely.
away from your family for sure. And obviously, Christmas is a Christian holiday. So if you're working on Hanukkah or something, let us know. I don't know how that works, but
Isn't Hanukkah already over?
I don't know. See, shows what I fucking know. I think Kwanzaa
Yeah.
starts the 26th,
Okay.
Okay.
but
Thank you for enlightening
if
me.
somebody wants to like come on and explain Kwanzaa,
That wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean,
Enlighten
helps
us.
everybody
Huh.
at that point.
I think there's like a Futurama episode where like they're reading a book called like "What the Hell is Kwanzaa?" But yeah, so that's cool. So you're gonna go out drinking with some friends on Christmas?
Yeah, maybe depending on what's open. If not, we'll just hang out and do something.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I don't know. Pre-pandemic, movie theaters were always open. That's why, like, the one Christmas I spent by myself, like, I didn't have to work on Christmas, but I had to work like immediately after, and like all my family was traveling other places for other.
You're like, I
families.
gotta work. Yeah.
So I stayed home, but I went and it was I can't remember the year, but it was the year that the girl with the dragon tattoo was out in theaters.
Just like, is that 10, 12 years ago?
It was,
Something
it was
like
a
that?
while ago.
Something like that.
I
It's a
think I
little
was in
bit
middle
ago.
school, probably around 13 years
Yeah.
ago.
So I was still in North Carolina, so it's been a while.
That'll date
But-
the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Like, I was in middle school. Wait, what?
So I went and saw that, and then as I was coming out of that, because it was like I think that was like a noon showing. Some other movie out at the time was just starting up, so I totally like did what any dirtbag 20-something-year-old would do and just walked right in there without buying a ticket for it.
Yeah.
I think I
Fuck
did.
it.
I think I did that like all day. Watched like 4 movies.
That nobody cares at that point. You're just
No,
like,
there's
whatever.
I
It's
was like
Christmas.
one of like 3 people in there.
Yeah,
So,
they know you're doing that. They kind of, yeah, whatever.
yeah.
It's the best time to go to the movie theaters and get high in the back row.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe you could do that this Christmas. Are there
There
any
you go.
movies out worth seeing? Oh, there's gonna shit. What's it called? Is The Matrix is
Oh,
coming
The
out?
Matrix, yeah. I think it's gonna be
Oh,
on
I'd have to-
HBO, like right afterwards though, which I have HBO, so I'll just watch it on that. But
But the
I don't
Matrix and
know. I think
mushrooms
The
in a
Matrix
theater?
4, you're gonna have to see
yeah,
that.
I'm actually with you on that one. I might have to go see that one in theaters.
Yeah,
which means
there's a couple.
Yeah.
which means I
couple
won't
you
see
need to
it. Because
I
I
want
kept
Keanu
I'll still
to
see it
shake
on
my
TV.
body.
I kept saying that about the newest Bond movie. And I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen
So,
that.
No Time to Die.
Yeah, of course.
We
But
saw
then
Ghostbusters.
somebody was like, literally, the weekend it came out, like somebody in my office was like, "Can you believe at the end?" Blah 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 blah. I was like,
Like, fuck.
"Are you?"
I know
Thank
they did
you.
the same shit to me. They think it's funny to do that at my work. So.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Son
me.
of a bitch.
I hate people
Oh,
like that.
I don't know how to say his name, but I think Chapes.
C
C-Hapes.
Hapes.
C Hapes said he's gonna get high and watch Spider-Man on Saturday. I might fucking
Nice.
do that. I
You
might
guys
do
should
that.
FaceTime each other and do it together if you don't have anybody to go with. Just
Yeah.
FaceTime each other at the movie theater.
Or
Just turn
save,
the brightness down.
Save money. One of you go. You each pay for half a ticket. One of you goes and FaceTimes you the movie.
There you go.
That's just good economics.
Yeah, and then the other person just zells you the half of the ticket.
Yeah.
Split.
Nah, I'm more Cash App.
Cash out.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
a Venmo
whatever your
guy.
favorite one is. Venmo. Yeah. It's perfect.
Dogecoin or something.
Yeah, send them a Doge. It's worth about the same amount. No,
Quarter
it's
of a
not.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, throw them a Bitcoin for sure. So
That's tipping money right
yeah.
there.
yeah. Well, if you own one Bitcoin, you could probably tip pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's Bitcoin up to now? Like 47 or something?
Yeah, dude, it was at 65 or some shit like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it's been going up and down real weird.
Bye.
Bye.
Just saying.
If by the way, if somebody could explain, like, I kind of get it, like crypto stuff, but not super well, like not well enough to like invest anything serious in it.
Oh,
Like-
no. You just put like $10 here and there.
Yeah, I do the
and you
Dogecoin
feel-
thing. I bought
Yeah.
into the Dogecoin.
Oh, I bought Bitcoin. I just bought like $20, and I have
Yeah.
like 0.0000000 something of a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Just makes me
Bitcoin's
feel
at
good.
47,000 right now.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sounds right. But yeah, but if somebody like is a semi-expert on crypto and can tell me how all that
We
works,
need to have
like,
that's a whole nother show.
yeah,
dude.
yeah. No, I'm saying like shoot an email, either DM me on Instagram or shoot an email to NoonerNation@gmail. We'll get you on
There you go.
because
Yeah.
I'd be super interested to hear that, and hopefully like be self-aware enough to know like you're gonna have to dumb it down into layman's terms for a lot of people. You know, if you come on here and start getting super tech, everybody's gonna be like, I don't know.
You got to make
still-
it.
That's my problem. Whenever somebody explains it to me, it's somebody that's like super involved in that stuff and just can't dumb it down enough. Like they just keep with like super technical terms about it. I'm like, I'm nowhere closer.
How do we trade? Because Elon just came out and said they're going to be accepting Doge and all this, and it's spiked Doge. Doge is in the toilet compared to where it was.
What's
and
the other
certain
one?
things like-
Ethereum? I think Ethereum.
There's
Ethereum.
Ethereum, and then there's Shiba. Inu.
Ethereum is a different thing technically than like Shibu or any of those.
Yeah,
Ethereum
see.
is like the processing of it
Yeah.
and all.
See, so
So-
if you know, if somebody's out there listening and knows this stuff, like hit me up because I'd really love to have a conversation with you about
Yeah,
it.
me too.
Because
Stay here.
I understand in a way
Electronic
the whole,
money is
the
what
whole
Gulag Gangbanger
Yeah.
says. Crypto equals electronic. It is electronic money. That makes sense. I think we get that part.
but I mean
But how is it money?
most money now is electric, you know.
Money
Debit
doesn't
cards.
exist.
Debit cards all day long.
Yeah. I rarely have cash anymore.
Yeah, same.
Oh.
I had a 20 on me earlier. I tipped the groomer. Or maybe it was yesterday. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, half the places around my apartment now don't even accept cash. It's either card or exact change.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so definitely come on because like the NFT thing I can kind of wrap my head around.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
I don't understand it at all.
I think it's just like if you
Digital art.
yeah. So I just think like if you think about art, because like what keeps me from like just taking a screenshot of this thing?
That's all it is. Like
Screenshot
Tony
it and
Hawk.
steal it from him.
I saw Tony Hawk. He's doing his last tricks. Last time he'll ever do these tricks. There's like 5 of them, and he's selling the NFT for like one's like there's specific tricks that he's just like I'm never gonna try
Yeah.
this again. It took him like 30 tries to get it again. And they're just high risk for him.
So-
He's
so
50
the way that-
fucking years old.
The way that somebody explained it to me is like I think it's that whole. And I think this might even be part of the whole Ethereum thing. It's like the blockchain
Yeah.
tracing. So like if you own the actual NFT, like the original NFT, like there's a way that you could certify it. Like this is the original.
Mhm.
So it's just like I mean,
It's like
uh,
owning the Mona Lisa or
right,
owning the
right. So
OG.
like
yeah.
I really like Van Gogh's Starry Night. I probably have examples of it 3 or 4 places in my house.
Okay.
But right, like that's not the real one. I can
Right.
have
Yeah.
prints of anything I want. So if I have a screenshot of whatever Michael Jordan's famous dunk that somebody owns an NFT of, like that person owns the original like Mona Lisa, whereas everybody else just has prints of it. you know.
Right.
So that helped me get a little bit more. The digital side, I mean, maybe I'm just approaching boomer territory and don't quite get it. But either way, I get
we
that
just need
one.
to learn.
So
Just gotta figure it out. There was some gorillas real quick. There were some gorilla ones that went on sale. Dude bought it for like 0.08 or like 8 cents or something when it was minted. They call it minting dates, and sold it for $1.4 million. So
Holy shit.
yeah,
there's a good investment.
so just think about that.
Yeah.
A few months hanging on to something you don't even technically own.
Right.
That has to be a pump and dump somehow, like how the Wolf of Wall Street got in trouble.
Yeah, maybe.
It sounds like money laundering is what it sounds like to me. I don't know.
Yeah,
something
kinda.
like that.
So yeah, so just like I just extended an invitation out to cryptocurrency people. If you know enough about NFTs to come on and talk about it, hit me up. But we're gonna move on. Jake, do a quick plug for your show, dude, before you.
Oh yeah,
here.
Go check out Wake and Jake on Wake and Jake podcast on Instagram, and let's check me out on Apple Music, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcasts.
Cool,
I
man.
have shows with Bill and Greg. Love you guys.
Yeah, cool, man.
Absolutely.
Well, have
Merry
a good
Christmas.
Yeah, have a good
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas.
man. Thanks, man.
Take
See
care.
ya.
All right.
Move this over here.
It's awesome talking to Jake.
Yeah, dude. I had a blast on his podcast.
Me too.
He's just a cool guy, you know.
Yeah, we talked for a couple hours, man, and we just kind of kept going back and forth, weird ghost stories, and he told me like all these crazy ass stories about like where he's from, and I was like, holy shit, yeah. His podcast is fun. So
Yeah. So definitely go check that out. I think I don't know. It sounds like there's enough Nooners doing some decent enough production. We need to start like a Nooner Nation production company.
You and I had talked about that, and I think that is something that we definitely need to look into. Just small podcasts, support each other, and that's kind of one of those things.
Yeah, hammer that out, because there's this one, there's you guys, Beth and Greg, JJ, now you got Jake. Somebody, I mean, it's been back and forth, but I know somebody was wanting me to help them produce a like a Nooners Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
That's cool. Yeah,
with a certain Nooner who used to be, I think, like a drill instructor who's a D&D guy, and he's going to have a bunch of us non-D&D players come on.
He's going to train you.
And try to teach us how to play D&D, and if somebody like does something stupid, he really just like gives us the, drill instructor dress down.
That'd be cool. That'd be fun, dude.
So
that'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, we just need the biggest hurdle there is time. Just like it's
absolutely. Commitment. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of that's a deep podcast to go into. So absolutely.
All right, let's roll on to our next guest. And Zoom, probably should have said this earlier. The Zoom link's down in the description. Hop on. We'll try to get everybody on. We've got a line here. So again, we can talk about whatever you want. If you're not doing anything for Christmas, we can talk about, I don't know. Somebody was talking about rugby. I don't know anything about rugby.
I don't know shit about rugby, but
we can talk about it. So
yeah, we can learn a little bit, I guess.
See what we got coming on next.
Got Matt.
Oh shit, we got Matt.
What's up, dude?
Oh, yo,
what's going on? We got Matt. I was just hyping you up, man. The American Rustic Works. What's going on, dude?
Yeah, man. Thanks. I appreciate it.
How you doing?
Good. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, and your wife's feet are going to be famous all over the internet later.
Oh, they are.
And he's rocking the Raycons on top of it.
She's like, not for free, homie.
Yeah.
There it is.
We're watching this as a family here. Nice. The dogs and the baby and the wife. Yeah.
That's awesome.
We got you on the big screen because audio feedback,
Oh, gotcha. Well, cool, man. Yeah. What are you up to tonight? Just hanging out?
Just hanging out, watching a little of that football game that's on there, and
oh yeah, what's the score?
Just
who's playing? I don't even know who's playing.
It's Kansas City and LA Chargers.
Oh, that's right.
2 players went out with injuries in the first 2 minutes. But then the podcast started, so I turned that on, obviously.
Right. Huh. Yeah, I'll look at. It's probably a pretty good game, I would imagine. I'd hope so.
Yeah.
Or Kansas City will just run away with it. Yeah, who's the Chargers quarterback?
Justin Herbert.
Gotcha. Yeah,
young gunslinger.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of have some empathy for the Chargers. They kind of like, it didn't seem like they really wanted to leave San Diego. But they got like just sold to a city that doesn't give
Yeah.
a shit about them, you know? So,
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
know.
Yeah, it's weird for LA to have two good teams now.
LA doesn't really give a shit about one, right? They're kind of on board with the Rams. They're kind of on board with the Rams because they're like are winning. But if the Rams go into a slump, I can see LA just be like, nope, we're a Lakers town, you know.
Right.
Yeah, Lake Show. That's all they give a shit about that.
So what they built, I mean, they built that dope ass stadium. Though I don't know if you've seen that thing. I think wild.
Yeah, they're playing there tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. Got like that weird ribbon TV around the whole thing. Nuts. Well, cool, man. So what do
I'm
you?
excited.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going out there a few weeks to Arizona. So I'm going out to meet up with Timmy D out there and watch a game in Arizona. I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah,
That's
you're
the Cardinal Stadium. Nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be sweet. I'm used to Orchard Park where the Bills play, so I'm used to an old ass stadium.
Yeah, Beth and I had season tickets for a few years. We split season tickets for a few years at the Cardinal Stadium. It's a really nice facility. It's fun. You'll have a good time.
Yeah, they
Yeah, cool.
they built that Cardinal Stadium when I was like just starting as like an engineering student, and I was like, it was a big thing. Like that stadium, like at the time was like the most state of the art, like like field, like stadium in the world. Or
Rolls out.
Yeah, because it's an indoor stadium with real grass, and the field, yeah, like right, it drops down and kind of goes under the
They
building.
open up
outside.
this big door. Yep. Yeah. And it goes out into this big area out beside, and they can actually put light on it. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Who are they playing? Do you know?
They're playing the Seahawks, and of course, my son, who's 9, wants me to see if I can meet Russell Wilson, which is exactly what I fucking don't want to do.
But that should be easy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'd rather meet DK Metcalf, honestly, and see if we can, arm wrestle or something.
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck, Matt. Like DK Metcalf's
Right.
a fucking beast.
I know, he's
dude's
amazing.
A monster. Did you ever see that?
Right.
So I'm a Colts fan, and the kicker for the Colts, Rigoberto Sanchez, is like a
hot rod.
112-pound, Hispanic dude with big old glasses. And he posted a picture with him and DK Metcalf. Posted a picture of the two of them together and just tagged it. We play the same sport.
Like twins.
Yeah,
It's like Danny DeVito size, and then
it's
Arnold.
nuts. Yeah, it's on Rigoberto Sanchez's Instagram. You should go see it. It's funny.
I'll have to check it out.
I'll have to look it up. I listen to McAfee, so I know who he is, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny because he's like, yeah, we play the same sport. Like 110
Right.
pounds.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about.
And it's like, I don't know, what's DK Metcalf like? 5'6", 250, something nuts.
He's like 6'5", but you're close.
6'5".
Dyslexic. It's all good.
You mean he's not 5'6"?
I mean, if so, JJ's out there playing football.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. What do you?
I know you're like 5'9".
Yeah. So what are you getting into this holiday season?
Busy as normal with when you got split families. My kids go to their moms on Christmas morning. They're here Christmas night, Christmas Eve. We do something with my brothers. I have 5 brothers, so.
Oh, they get a big family.
A few of them are here. One's in Florida, and then one we don't speak of. So, yeah, we got a lot of family and just doing that, and then we got like a Christmas time train ride we're gonna do with some friends, drink some beers, and just eat a lot of food and get more fat.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's the weather like up in Buffalo?
Dude, it's 60 today.
Yeah. I think you're getting what we had yesterday. At this point here in Iowa,
That's weird.
It was like 74 degrees in Iowa yesterday, and then we ended up having like 90-mile-an-hour winds last night.
It's all this shit is blowing through and crushing
tornadoes.
everyone else. Yeah.
Tornado sirens going off and shit. My sister-in-law is here with my brother, and she's like, well, what do we do if there's a tornado? I was like, well, it's the Midwest, so you go outside and watch it until it gets too close.
I mean, that makes sense. Absolutely. You just it's like it's right there.
Like,
it's only coming at me at 200 miles an hour.
And then if it gets too far away, you get in your car and you chase it.
Oh, yeah, and you take
Do you
video.
guys have basements there, Bill?
Oh yeah, yeah. Basements are. It's
Okay.
very strange to find a house without one here. So
Okay, we do too. That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah.
Not in Arizona. We
Yeah.
don't have basements here.
yeah, I know.
We
Like
hide in
Yeah.
the closet underneath the stairs.
yeah,
We've had a couple of tornado warnings here, but it's few and far between.
When I lived in Arkansas, we jumped in the bathtub.
yeah,
That was about it.
yeah. That's how it was in North Carolina. But yeah, basements are pretty common here. Really common.
You tie yourself to the pipes like in Twister,
Yeah, I get a leather strap and
a
put it on
leather
a pipe.
belt, and just
Yeah.
like put you and your kids and your wife.
Well,
Just hold
unfortunately,
on.
in that movie, there were no kids, so they got to fend for themselves.
Oh, that's
Right.
no.
Sorry, kids. BPACs.
Sorry.
BPACs didn't teach me how to deal with kids during this whole thing.
We can
so,
make more. It's all good.
Yeah, way easier to make more of
True.
those. You know how hard it is to reenact like a Twister scene?
I
That's like
know
once
when
in
you
a
get to see
lifetime.
like right up in it.
So,
I'm telling you.
I
So we've
saw-
been told.
There was a growing up. There's a stand-up comedian. I think his name was Tim Wilson, but he had a bit about how he thinks the F5 tornado in the end of Twister was like a closet homosexual tornado because it could pull like those scenes of it pulling like rusty nails out of 2x10s, but it couldn't pull a bra and tank top off of Helen Hunt. So,
What's up, baby?
oh,
She's trying to talk, I think, but
Merry
she's up past her
Christmas.
bedtime just for this.
What's her name?
Maddox.
Maddox. Nice. How old's Maddox?
10 months.
10 months.
nice.
You guys don't sleep
Yep.
a lot, do you?
Oh,
You
we're
can't.
fine. We're
Yeah.
old, so this isn't that bad.
Oh, it's not? Okay. All right.
No,
Yeah.
I have a 9 and a 12-year-old, so I'm good.
All right. So I've never had to go through that. I just think, sleep for like 18 years is pretty much the rule of thumb when you have kids. Isn't that how it
Yeah.
goes? think?
Yeah, well, when they get older, you teach them, and my son and daughter will come down and do everything they got to do and not even wake us up, which is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So-
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, they get there. It takes time, but they get there. So
All right, there you go.
Yeah. Have you had that? Like, I know with mine, you've probably been there, but that first night they sleep through the night, you wake up in a panic.
Did something happen?
Oh no! Why didn't they wake
Like
up?
they stopped breathing, right?
Like stare at the baby monitor, like please move, please move, please move. You know,
It's
my,
5
yeah, so
a.m.
I told my wife that it's my wife's first baby. I have 2 from a previous relationship, and my daughter slept for probably 9 or 10 hours one day, and I was like, "This is what she's gonna do. She's just gonna sleep for way too long, but we got to enjoy this while it lasts."
Yeah.
Get
Get your naps
just
in.
work with it.
Get all the other shit done you need to get done, right?
yeah. So now that we
Right,
have her
'cause
name
there's
and
always
age,
shit to do.
now that we have her name and age, I mean she's 10, or 10 months. So I mean, like, great credit. So if you want to go ahead and just like mother's maiden name,
Yeah.
last 4
street grew
digits
up
of
on.
social, pet's name,
Mm.
you
Best
know?
friend's name.
Yeah,
Need best friend's name.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a few.
Favorite author.
Fuck friends. I don't read, Bill. We've been through this. I don't read, so that's not gonna work.
He does a lot of Audible.
Yeah.
A lot of Audible. It's good. Somebody
Yeah,
reads to
I
you.
pretty much.
That's fine.
Yeah, I get in the woods.
I'm not judging. I do the same thing.
Uh,
Fuck that.
I get in the
don't
woods
have
and I
time
get in the
for
wood shop. That's all I do.
that shit, Right?
Yeah.
Just have Matthew McConaughey or Ross reading to you in the
Yeah.
background while you're working. It's perfect. I don't mind that.
Dude,
Check. Yeah.
McConaughey.
Pretty
that-
much what I do.
I read Green Lights. Like I couldn't put it down. And then I was like, you know what? I had like a free Audible credit, and I was like, yeah, I want to hear McConaughey read this, dude. It's
So much
it's
better.
insane. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
crazy thing about reading the book too was like I started the first chapter. I made a conscious point to like read it, like in my mind, but in his voice.
Yeah.
You know, just to do it. But then as it goes on, it's written so much, like in the way he
His
speaks,
style of talking.
that-
Yeah.
that I just unconsciously was like reading it in his voice without even thinking about it. It's nuts.
Yeah.
So go hit that one up. But yeah, Audible. I last week I tried doing Audible for Coddling of the American Mind. Or
I downloaded it. I haven't done it yet. Yeah.
man, it's
rough.
I'm really interested in the content. I just don't have time to read it, and also like
Yeah.
it's not that I'm a bad reader. I'm a very slow reader. because I make sure that like I absorb everything the first time around, kind of thing.
You're not rereading shit over
Yeah,
and
like
over
wait,
and
so
over.
what did you talk about? I have to go back, but like nonfiction is terrible for me to try to read. So it's like, oh, I'll get the Audible. So far, I mean, the narrator. When it comes to audiobooks, it's all about the narrator, and
It's too dry or something
yeah,
like that.
They chose,
I don't know.
They chose poorly. As you know, in
You
Indiana
need
Jones.
Matthew McConaughey reading
Yeah.
Coddling of the American
Yeah,
Mind
right.
to you.
Yeah. Have McConaughey doing it like
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it all
exactly.
matters
Yeah.
who's reading it.
prepare a child for the
Like-
road.
like-
You know?
Yeah, there you go.
Matt Best's book was really good because he read it,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it was really interesting.
Yeah.
But my wife's a speed reader, so anything that comes from the school, I send it to her. I'm like, hey, can you summarize this for me and just get it done so I don't have to waste my
Nice.
time? Like, so it's nice. It's
Yeah.
super nice. I
Yeah.
like it. It's convenient.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. We'll let you get back to the baby and the football game. Thanks for calling in, and have a great Christmas.
Yeah,
dude.
cheers. Merry Christmas.
Oh, and real quick, I've
All
already
right,
done it.
cheers,
but,
guys.
But hey, plug
Hang on.
your woodworking real quick, dude.
Oh, sure. So I got a little hobby I do. American Rustic Works. I build stuff. Mainly seems to be flags right now, but I build stuff. I do a lot of. I'll do a lot of. I don't even want to say giveaways. I'll donate to certain charities, veterans, law enforcement. Second Chance Canine. But he bought a flag for me.
We talked about that.
To be
Yeah, that's
transparent, he
awesome.
bought a flag for me. But I'm gonna send. He thinks I'm sending one. If he watches this, you know, I'm sending 3 flags down, so he can do whatever he wants with them. So yeah, I try to do that.
That's
There's
awesome.
a few other organizations, but that's my thing. So yeah, but have a great night, guys, and thanks for having me on.
You too.
See you, man. Have a good night.
Take care. Merry Christmas.
You too.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man. Yeah, so definitely check him out.
Yeah, Matt's really cool. He does a lot of like kind of that flag you've got back there. He does.
Yeah.
That's the kind
This
of
was
stuff
from another gentleman up in New Hampshire, actually.
Yeah.
He's since Brett Steinhilber, who's up. He's a drinking bro as well. He's been on the boards and all this
Yeah.
stuff. It's been a while, but he renamed his company, and I can't think of the name of the company offhand. But I got that a couple years ago. But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, those are cool. I'm definitely gonna hit.
You did this one too.
Yeah, I think when I'm gonna so right now, like if you've listened long enough, you know, like my bed is like right over there, like I'm in my bedroom.
Mhm.
But I've got a lot of empty space in my basement. It just doesn't look great. So I think eventually I'm gonna build like a cool studio
Yeah,
down there.
it's nice. Yeah, you have your own space.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
do
I
whatever the hell you want.
I want Matt. I'm gonna build. I've got an idea for a desk design that I'll build myself. It's very like kind of 80s themed. So that's what I think.
Nice.
I want the studio to kind of have that like 80s nightclub like
Kind of the
neon.
Nooner Nation
Yeah,
style.
kind of like, if you see the like my
logo
logo
style.
yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
So I want to do like the desk like that, but then I want to have him do the top of it, like the actual desktop as a flag, but where the stars are, I want it to be the Nooner Nation logo.
That'd be cool. Yeah,
So, I don't know. That might be like against flag law. I don't know, but
dude. There's whatever. Just do
I'll do
you.
it respectfully.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Come up with whatever you want. Who we got next? Who's on
who we got
board?
Going on next. All right. Who
This
we
is
got?
the Christmas special. Christmas dial-in special.
Yeah, who we got?
Oh, we got. Oh, look who
Oh,
it
Davey.
is.
Waiting for his audio to connect. He's already
There we go.
Hey gents, how you doing?
Davey,
Hold on,
what's
Davey.
happening,
How are
man?
you?
It's going. It's if you guys hear any kind of feedback, forgive me. I'm actually I'm in my stepdad's I'm in the stepdad's garage, so
It's all right.
I'm working on the bike earlier, and underneath that is a 72 Porsche 914. So
Nice.
Sweet.
just got done helping him.
Humble brag, you know?
Not trying to be a humble brag. It's just I just got
That's
done
no
helping him.
bad car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's his car. My stepdad's a former Marine, so he got drafted during Nam, and well, he's got some funny stories. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
cool. Thanks for coming on, dude. It's great to put a face to the name in the chats, you know?
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
For anybody listening, we've got Davey Jacobs. You know, he's pretty active
Jake-
on a lot of
Jacobson.
Jacobson.
Thank you.
Jacobson. Yeah,
Thank you, Greg.
you got it.
I'm hey, like Ross.
Hey, we're doing
Names,
this. Yeah,
names no good. Names no good.
it's all right.
It's all good. So what do you boys want to learn about?
You
So,
tell us, man.
bad
What are you
news
doing for
assembly.
Christmas? Where are you at for Christmas this year?
Currently, I'm back in SoCal at mom and stepdad's place. They live
Where are
in
you at in Southern California? Like San Diego or?
Mission Viejo, about
Mission
40, Yeah, about 45 minutes north of San Diego, 45
Nice.
minutes north of home.
Cool.
So yeah,
Right on.
other than that, just being a lazy bum, staying on the parents' couch and just enjoying time away from work.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that,
That's a
dude.
plus. Where's home for you?
Currently Erie, Colorado, which is a suburb of Boulder. So I live about 45 minutes north of Denver.
Okay.
All right, nice.
Okay. So big weather change.
Not at all. Actually, it's
Really?
colder here than it is back home.
Really?
It's weird. Colorado's going through this like little warm streak thing happening. It was cold like a couple days ago, right? Like a
It
few days
was-
ago. Got cold as shit. Dumped
Well,
a bunch of snow.
Not just that, but also like the night I left to fly back here, it was 51 in Denver, and when I landed here, it was 36. So yeah, you tell me.
Wow.
Yeah, doesn't make any. Oh, that's right. So you guys know Jamie? I can't think of the dude. He does like the fathers. He's the actor. He's on shit. He's been on the podcast. He did like this shit with like Rocco. Did like the video with him. Whatever. He's also on the firefighting show on TV. Whatever. I follow his shit on Facebook and on Instagram. But anyway, it was like icy and snowy or icy and shit in LA or something like that the other day. It was like freezing ass cold. So sorry, tangent. But you guys, I can't think of his name. Somebody will
good.
know on the boards. But anyway,
Uh,
yeah, it was this freak weird fucking cold
Yeah.
spell. It's happening.
It really is, and I mean, I'll be honest. The last few years, I've lived in Colorado now since 2014. The last 5 years, it's been like just a horrible winter. Like nothing at all. Because growing up in Southern California, we're used to spring, summer, year round. So
Yeah.
I move out of state hoping to get all 4 seasons, and I feel like I'm kind of stuck in maybe a little bit of fall and spring, summer, but the winters have just been really craptacular.
Yeah. So Gigi in a live chat, she's in LA. She's telling you, Davey, come over.
Come on over.
Gigi lives in one of the nicest parts of LA, and which is about an hour and maybe, depending on traffic, an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes.
You leave at night and you get there. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, the rule of thumb, at least in this part of SoCal, is if you try to get on the freeway, if you try to get on the 101 after 2 o'clock, good luck, because you're not getting home till 7.
Right.
Yeah.
So you
So-
stay and you work late. Or
Mhm.
you get up early and you go early, right?
Yeah. I just take my
Exactly.
I just take my helicopter everywhere.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
look-
it's not on a foggy day, so
Problem solved,
don't
right?
do it on a foggy day.
You know,
Hey, if you have it, enjoy it.
traffic's a poor people problem. You know.
Quit being poor.
Yeah.
Well, the weird thing is just being back here in California, because this is not the California I remember growing up in.
It isn't the California that was there 4 years ago.
Exactly, it's a
Yeah.
lot different.
Yep.
Everybody here is all oversensitive about stupid bullshit, and I don't know. I try to stay out of all the crap that kind of happens nowadays. There's a reason why it's called California. And today when I went Christmas shopping with my mom, the inflation levels are very abundant, especially
hitting?
when they're hitting. It's
Yeah.
definitely hitting. It's not the California
Yeah.
I grew up in.
Yeah, I assumed the inflation talk I hear because I'm in Iowa, so I mean things have gone up a little bit, but not super noticeable, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could imagine in California that's probably California and New York can be the first places to feel that stuff, right?
Just out like so a lot of my buddies out here are desert racers. They go racing in Baja, Mexico.
Okay.
And out there, like one of my buddies posted a picture earlier today. I think just for 15 gallons in his F-350, it was like $100.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Oof.
That's fucking
Exactly.
ridiculous. Think
That's
about
raping
that.
the wallet, man. That's
Yeah.
raping the wallet and then some.
Yeah. So I've got one buddy left in Dana Point. He bought a house like 4 years ago. He's not in Dana Point. He's like just outside of Dana Point, just north on the 5. And yeah, he bought it for $500,000. Like that was just like normal going price there. And he's like, I've got to get out. I've got to get out of here. You know,
Well,
Houston, Dallas, something like coming out to Texas, something like that. All my other buddies have moved out of California.
I'll
for the
put you
most
this. I'll put you this way: the state, the way they rape everybody here. Because my stepdad, this is his house. He got this house back in the '70s for like, I guess you would, I'd say probably Texas prices today. It's off the side of a canyon, and there's pretty much nobody around. It's pretty much just, you're pretty free out here. But the thing is, property taxes, the state will just rape and pillage, especially.
They'll get their money one way or another, right?
Oh, yeah.
big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Big time, and a lot of people are leaving because of that, and not to mention the fact, LA County alone, because I'm in Orange County, I'm actually in a lot better place than LA is.
Oh,
but,
yeah. Okay.
LA County sales tax is just going through the roof, and I mean, you're lucky if you can get out with maybe, hell, I don't know, if you're lucky if you can clear half your salary after a year. Because I know, at least for me, I'm barely able to clear just over half my salary. But out here, my buddies who are making upwards of like 6 figures, yeah, they're lucky if they take home 50.
That's fucked up, right?
Big
Yeah.
time.
Bust your ass. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Horribly.
it sounds like, I mean, I'm not economist by any means, but it sounds like eventually, I mean, the last domino has to fall, right? Like,
At some point,
right?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm like, well, right now there's a mass exodus. So
Right.
going with my mom today to the shops, you like a lot of empty buildings, a lot of vacant little, like as you could say, little small mom and pop shops, but a lot of places are vacant, a lot of businesses. I mean, in
People,
NorCal,
they died from the pandemic on top of that, right?
exactly.
And then now it's like you have mass mandates back again, and you just kind of keep rehashing the shit. It doesn't set up for a good environment.
Not at all.
Want to do, especially for a small business, to want to go there and be like, I'm gonna start my new life, my dream, and all. And then you have to shut down. What if you wanted to start, like, your dream was to do a little bakery or a little shop or something like that? Fuck that.
You're lucky.
You're going to
lucky, yeah.
Arizona, somewhere else. You're out of
Well,
there.
not even that, but here in SoCal, particularly, a lot of people are moving to not just Arizona, but some people are going as high up as Boise, Idaho.
Sure,
I know,
absolutely.
I know for me personally, I want to retire in Montana and just be away from everybody else's crap. But
Yeah.
I know out here, at least, mom and pop shops are drying up. You know, Gavin Newsom is raping and pillaging everybody in that regard. And well, I mean, the end result is what it is, because California's economy is tanking. People are leaving, but it is what it is.
Gigi said, work harder.
yeah, well, it's that easy, right?
Bear in mind though, out here, you know, it is California, so you know the welfare state. It's a real thing. But here in Orange County, at least, I mean, I can't really complain because Orange County is still pretty nice for what it is. So
Yeah.
There are definitely pockets, absolutely.
Yeah.
You
I
just
think
kind of got to
somebody-
deal with the bullshit.
Somebody was
Mhm.
telling me that like San Diego is actually still kind of I mean,
A holdout area?
It's not red or purple by any means, but it's a little more commonsensical, I suppose,
well,
compared to
it
like
used-
the LA
well,
area. I don't know.
Well, it compared to LA, it is, but compared to Orange County, it's here's what's crazy. So you know how all the sheriffs, at least in Southern California, how they outright said "fuck you" to Newsom, and like they're just ignoring anything he says.
Mhm.
Okay, well, we were all expecting San Diego to do the same thing because San Diego is a lot more conservative than in LA is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they have
For
a
sure.
mayor. Their mayor, however, I think bought into the government hype, or she's getting paid under the table by Pfizer or whoever's in charge of the billion-dollar industry known as the vaccine industry. But I mean, it's kind of sad too, because like I went to school in San
Billion
Diego,
below. I think what is it? It's like what they make, $8.5 billion in profit or something.
something like that. I'll be honest, I'm so
No.
sick of it. I don't even pay attention.
The Pfizer and all those,
Yeah.
they made 38 billion.
There you
Yes.
go. You know.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
38 billion. So San Diego. So Beth and I, we got married in Phoenix during the summer. We used to go out to California all the time, go to Pacific Beach, Mission Beach.
Fun
We
spot.
at one point wanted to retire. We've been married for 14 years now. So we at one point wanted to retire, like, and have like a little beach house in like Mission or something like that. That fucking ship sailed. You know what I mean? And we were just like, yeah, we're just not gonna do that anymore. And now we live in Texas, right? And I'm not buying a beach house in Texas. Probably not gonna happen. But maybe Florida.
Dude, Florida would be a nice place. The only thing is I don't do humidity. Humidity and I do
Dude.
not get along.
I'm in South Texas. We lived in Colorado Springs for a few years, and we've traveled. We've lived all over the place. But no, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Humidity kind of sucks.
And
Dude,
Florida is a wild place.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
Yeah.
The times I played rugby in Florida, I can tell you this much: gators, yeah, they just wander around like it's no big deal. And I mean, well, a humid environment means a lot of bigger insects because insects have more resources.
Fuck
to work
yes, dude. My buddy, who one of my best friends, Brian, moved to Florida last year. They're managing one of their his wife's mom's company, right? Finally saw the gator. It was at like the end of the driveway, fucking wouldn't move, just sat there. And he's like, he text me. He's like, I don't know what to do with this fucking thing. Like, what do you do? Like, it's an alligator at the end of your drive. Whatever. He's got water behind him and stuff like that. It's like, it's going to happen. Just make sure you're not fucking walking out there in the middle, like at night, right? Like, oops.
One of my friends, she's now a dispatcher for Denver EMS, but she came from Florida. She told me a story one night where she had to dispatch a couple of deputies to find the suspect, But when they found the suspect, he was busy fighting off a gator in some ditch on the side of the road. And
Right?
apparently, like, I don't know if you guys ever saw watch CSI Miami, but there was this episode I saw years ago where you'd see deputies having to carry a sniper rifle with them while the
Just
other
to shoot
deputies exactly just in case. And I'm
Mhm.
like that's real. And she goes, yeah, it's real.
Wow.
I don't know if you carry a sniper. Right? You can pop a 22 in that bitch's head for the most
Yo,
part.
not
but-
not exactly, because gators. I learned this watching what's that show on History Channel?
the one where they shoot him out of the boats.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, swamp people or whatever.
Swamp. Yeah.
Shoot 'em.
Swamp.
Yeah.
Shoot
people.
'em.
Let's call that.
Yeah, no, because there was this one son, I guess, who fired a 9mm at the gator's head, and the gator has got something solid, I guess, right in
Yeah.
front, and he had a shrapnel that hit him right underneath the eye.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Really?
Yeah.
It's like armor
Alright.
plated. Their heads are like armor plated, essentially. It's nuts.
Well, that's why they're 22 billion years old
Yeah.
or whatever the hell it is. It's all good.
But
Something
cool,
like
man. Thanks for calling in, man. Have a great Christmas down there. in
Merry Christmas,
SoCal,
man.
and,
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you guys are ever in Colorado, man, hit me up. I'll take you guys down
We'll
the
be-
slopes.
Beth and I, we have a place, a timeshare up in Breckenridge. We'll be up there in March.
Well, dude, come during winter. Let me take you down the slopes.
Yeah, February, March. We'll be up there. So maybe
Sweet.
we'll hit up, catch
we'll,
up.
we'll all be up there. I will be putting Greg's timeshare information in the description.
There you
and-
go.
All right, just say the word. I'm available if you guys want to hang.
All right, well,
Nice,
cool,
dude.
man. Thanks for coming on.
Davey, it was nice chatting with you.
That's on to you guys.
See you, man.
Take care.
Later.
We should stop popping up.
Yeah,
again.
that was cool, dude. Yeah, I've never talked to him, Davey, before. This is a
Yeah.
great show.
Yeah,
Oh,
cool
yeah.
guy. Cool
yeah,
guy.
absolutely,
Good,
Davey.
solid
Thanks for
beard
calling in.
game. Solid beard game. On
Did,
that guy.
yeah.
Good looking
Absolutely.
guy.
I had to trim mine. Mine was getting fucking out of control.
Yeah, I
I
was
was like-
supposed to. I ran out of time. I had
Yeah.
I now like I got I started my oldest, my 6-year-old at the MMA gym that I go to. For the
Yeah,
youth
I saw the
classes.
picture. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
now I've gotten roped into being. I'm now like the coach for everybody 8 and under.
There you go.
So
There's nothing wrong with that. It's fun. Just
it's
run
fun. It's
drills.
like herding cats. you know,
Yeah,
but-
yeah. When I used to teach Taekwondo and stuff like that, it was absolutely like that. It was the same thing. It was like, stop moving, stand still,
Mhm.
come over here, do
Like,
this,
listen,
kick.
listen.
yeah.
Like stand
Yeah.
up, please. Like come on.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a cool guy. So see what we got on here now.
All right.
Oh Lord,
We got Timmy.
Tim.
There he is. What's happening?
What's up, guys?
How you
What's
doing?
going on, dude?
Dude, I'm just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just my daughter's she got a double ear infection, so I'm trying not
Shit.
fucking loud.
Yeah. Yeah, those are brutal, man.
Yeah, dude.
She got
I
got
hope
teeth coming in. Is that the problem?
She has all the teeth coming in,
Yeah.
but and then hold on.
Yeah.
There we go. I was getting feedback.
Yep.
So yeah, I like the live chat calling, guys.
Yeah.
Good.
This is going well. I might have to do this a little more often. It's fun.
It's
Abs-
cool. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Get the nooners on. Get all of you guys in there.
Yeah.
I'm not a nooner anymore. Remember that. I
You'll
pissed
always
off.
be a nooner.
Oh, that's right. You got fucking ejected. That's
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
But you're here. Yeah, but you're on the Nooner Nation podcast. So that's all that matters.
Yeah. So cool, man. What are you up to? Just hanging out?
Yeah, the wife, she's out with her girlfriends and the baby's down. I was debating if I was gonna crack open a cold one or
You
six.
probably should. You only have so much time in life.
Yeah.
Fucking beers don't drink themselves.
And you know, if your wife's out with the ladies, you know she's gonna come home.
She getting hammered
She's gonna come home drunk and loud, and you know,
and wake up the kid with the fucking
Mhm.
double ear
Double ear
infection. So you
infection.
might as well. Yeah, and you can always call an Uber if you need to get to the hospital real fast.
Smells like Chili's, broken dreams, and rotten cum. Like,
Like, whoa,
like-
whoa, what happened?
Yeah.
all right, I mean, like, did you pay the bills though?
Like,
all right.
is that a condom stuck to your foot? What the fuck?
Like, well, I mean, I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
shame.
it is what it is. Yeah, whatever. We don't shame people.
No,
No. Not shame.
you do not. So cool, man. What's your Christmas looking like?
Well, my wife's not gonna watch this. I bought my wife a vacuum.
Nice.
You fucking did not.
I bought her two actually. I got her that self-cleaning Roomba.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, do you do that? That's a family gift? That's not a wife gift. Is that a wife gift? If I got that for my wife who's watching right now, she would fucking murder me. I'm telling you.
My wife is super anal about floors, so she would love a Roomba.
She would accept it. My wife would fucking
Well, that and then
kill
she
me in
was
my
all
sleep.
about this other vacuum that we have, so I got her like the Dyson
Mhm.
handheld, like fucking.
And she
suck-
wanted these things for
That one?
Christmas.
Yeah, she's weird, but she's cool. I guess.
Maybe my wife's the weird one. Holy
Yeah,
shit, Beth,
I
you're
mean-
in the comments
I did. I bought my wife a vacuum last year because she asked for it.
for Christmas.
Yeah, she asked for it.
Fucking what is happening? It's me.
Well, no,
my
it was
wife.
Yeah, but you
It
have a
was
cleaning
Black Friday.
lady.
Target.
So
I know, but still,
does
got
Beth
'em both.
does Beth clean before the cleaning lady comes over?
dead. She said dead. We pick up. We put shit away,
Yeah,
and that's it.
tuck the dildos in. You know.
Yeah. You know, throw them in the drawer.
Pull the
whatever.
swing down, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I
we had
tried-
we had a cleaning lady last year come over and do a deep clean, and since then we cannot find one of the sex toys.
I got my wife one. I got her like the Annihilator 5000. She doesn't even touch it. I don't know. Maybe she's scared of it. Tried hooks up the Bluetooth. I don't know. Maybe
Bluetooth,
fucking-
nice. So like,
Maybe Elon Musk talks to her through it or something.
so you,
I-
you can connect it to your phone, and she like masturbate the vibrations like to sicko mode or something.
Yeah, she's like, oh, talk dirty to me. I did the dishes. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna come. I'm like, well, that's all it takes.
Yeah. So if I did that, I was like, I did the dishes. She'd be like, what, do you want a medal or something? Like,
Gigi said she asked for more knives. That
More-
sounds right. I mean, what kind of
That's like-
knives? What kind of? I mean, I can understand like chef knives or something like that, because if you're into cooking and shit like that. But I don't think she's into cooking, because I remember specifically on one
Gigi
of our
doesn't
shows, she was
cook.
like, I don't fucking cook. So why does she need more knives? Is really what I'm getting at. Gigi, why do you need more knives? Stabbing.
I used to cook.
yeah.
What kind of
Yeah, so you would want knife, like you would want a nice chef knife, like a fancy fucking triple.
What's a
hammered,
good
whatever.
knife? What's a good brand?
Wustafs. Wustafs are
Stuff.
great knives.
Who stuff?
Woostofs? All right.
Yeah, Wustafs are great knives. That's a German knife.
Yep.
Japanese
Right.
style. Like, because if you get a Japanese style knife and you try to sharpen it yourself, you'll fuck it up, because
Yep.
Japanese knives are meant to be sharpened at 2 different angles on each side. So a lot of people don't know that. They buy these really expensive Japanese knives and they jack
Mhm.
them straight.
Good
Yep.
to know for Christmas. Make sure, yeah. 'Cause if you're
So
gonna
I
buy
got-
somebody, because those things can be fucking expensive. They can be a
Got
couple
a-
$100, right?
Yeah, I got
a
a.
few hundred.
My chef's knife, like my Wustaf chef's knife in the kitchen, was like $350.
So that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's for what? That's per knife. Yeah.
knife,
So make sure you guys, if you buy like those big fancy gifts for people, you
Yeah.
you help them out with.
Yeah, I got a. My mother-in-law bought me a couple Shin Japanese knives. SHIN.
It. Yeah.
They're pretty nice. I mean, I'd imagine that like somebody who's a professional chef is gonna have opinions on them, but for me, or in the kitchen, they're super fucking nice. But yeah, the first thing, as kind of a nerd, I went online looking at reviews and stuff on Shin stuff, and they're like, yeah, don't sharpen them yourself.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, just go get it professionally done.
So-
I can't think of the name of the fucking company we have. We've got Beth can put it in the boards, but it was like we bought the whole set for like, I don't know, like it's the fancy adult set,
Mm-hmm.
like the $2,000 one or whatever
Yeah.
it is, and yeah, you have to have them like sharpened, and I've
Yeah.
tried to sharpen it. Just I'm never sharpening
Yeah.
these things myself.
But yeah,
I get them pretty sharp with the stone if I'm doing it by
Mhm.
hand, but I have a
Yeah, that's you have to have
Grinder.
some patience and time and shit like that. Yeah,
Yeah, you-
Castro
you
can
can
tell us.
you can probably sharpen a knife in like 5 minutes. Like
Yeah.
if you know what you're doing. It's like it's just one of those things. It's just muscle memory. Like once you know like the right angle.
The
like,
angle, that 30
Yeah.
degree or whatever the hell it is, or
It's
what-
about
yeah,
Yeah. yeah, but yeah, I enjoy cooking, and I
Cutco.
definitely like
We have Cutco knives.
Cutco. Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely I go like Williams Sonoma is like Toys R Us to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can
I-
definitely go into Williams Sonoma, but you can walk out of there fucking poor too.
You can walk out there in a lot of debt, like I did when I
Yeah.
was like
Oh, yeah,
25.
yeah. Yeah, you're like, I need these towels that are like fucking $12 a piece. You're like,
Oh,
why
yeah.
the fuck am I getting a towel for $12 a piece? And then every other plate and dish. What's your favorite pans to cook on, Tim?
cast iron.
Cast iron? That's it?
Cast iron. Yeah, they're just they're the best because cast iron actually distributes heat more evenly than the other metals. And like regular pans.
Okay.
So you want like more of an even cooking, you always use cast iron.
Even on like electric or a flat top, or I mean, because we'd all like gas, but I don't have gas in my.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to put cast
just
iron on a
makes
flat top, are you?
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
can use cast iron on a flat top. You just can't. You gotta be real careful when you set that shit down.
Oh yeah, because it'll crack your whole
Yeah.
fucking flat top, or
Yeah.
scratch the shit out of it.
Yeah, same thing. You just you gotta be more careful with it when it's
So,
on.
what kind of soap do you use on your cast irons?
Yeah, because you wash them regularly, right?
I try not to.
I'm just kidding. We all know better than that.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
like what?
about
what-
once a year for mine. I'm sure it's probably like complete philosophy. About once a year, I'll give it a good scrub, but then the next day I do the whole seasoning thing on it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I'll take, if it's one's giving me a little problems, I'll just take a sponge and get it wet with like water, and I'll just scrub it with the sponge real hard.
Okay. There you go.
And then I'll dry it with a paper towel, and then I always put put them away just a little bit greasy. So when you grab it, you just take like a little like of the spray, like olive oil, the spray pan, and just give both sides a good little spritzing, and then wipe it off with a paper towel, and they won't.
Nice. There you go.
You don't season them; they just stay
Seasoned, basically, right?
Yeah.
basically.
Somebody told me too, if you cut like a lemon in half, and dip it, like put salt on it and use that to scrub them. If you get some
It's all
stuff on
natural,
spots.
I guess,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
do that. Most of the
Yeah.
time, as long as you don't really fucking scorch your food.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah, most of my problem is if I do something like if I've like marinated some chicken or something and then go to fry it, like cook it in the pan, the marinade will get like caramelized in there. I'm probably cooking it too hot. It's probably the problem.
I
But
really need to.
Traeger, like the rest of us.
well, I have a Traeger, but when it's negative 12 outside,
You guys are all fucking rich. I don't have a Traeger.
You got to get on that shit, man.
I don't know. Talk to my wife. She's on the
Dude.
boards right now.
dude,
Tell
Castro.
Beth, get a Traeger that's like
They're only how much? $900 or something.
I think mine was like $7. I got one of the smaller
the
ones.
fucking grill, dude. I don't need a fucking $700 grill.
Dude, but it does everything. It
I go out to
smokes,
dinner.
like it convects.
I have one of the pit barrel smokers. It's like the tall ones. It's like the
Dude, I
50-gallon barrels that you
smoked
hang
ice.
shit straight in.
I smoked ice on my Traeger last weekend.
That's dumb.
No, it made
Why
my
the fuck
bourbon
would you
delicious.
Oh, I see what you're. Okay, I see what that makes sense. But I can get a little box for like $7, and I can just fucking.
Yeah,
like,
but
smoke
then
into it.
you can't say that you smoked ice on a Traeger.
I'm going to your house for that shit. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
my Traeger was like $1,700.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Hey,
Oh, they get
fuck.
up there. They get up there.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I need a new camera for the set more than I need a fucking Traeger. I don't grill
Yeah,
enough,
you can't eat a camera, bro.
but I can make
No.
money with my camera to eat.
No, but he could eat something on camera for OnlyFans and make Traeger money.
There you go. See that?
Ooh, Dude, I would
I
pay.
can take pictures of Beth's feet on OnlyFans and make money, and we can all.
Dude, I'll let you eat it out of my butt cheeks if it helps you get a Traeger faster. That's cool,
mean,
dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no.
No, the Traeger, like I understand that they're very expensive, but dude,
Well, see, here's the thing.
if you
Oh,
can
yeah.
make it work, dude, they are fucking incredible.
All right.
Well, see, here's the thing. I live in Phoenix, and he knows how fucking hot it is. Like he said, because
Mhm.
I use that shit as an outside oven in the middle of the summertime, so I get to eat all my favorite shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Eat my house up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I used to grill all the time. We used to grill, and I had a grill, and then we finally got another one, but we burned through grills. But no, you're right. Absolutely, that makes sense.
So yeah, Traeger's
That-
cool.
That
I'm
makes
also-
sense. I understand the Traeger thing. I just haven't done it yet. Haven't
Yeah, they're
committed.
dope. They're dope as shit. And also, like,
Yeah.
I felt targeted earlier when they were talking shit about Yeti stuff on Ross Patterson because I'm a total whore for Yeti gear.
I can't do the Yeti. So I buy the HEB knockoff brand. That fucking thing was still $300, so whatever.
Yeah, I love my Yeti. I have a couple. I have my lunchbox, which isn't that great, but I have like a
Your
little one.
lunchbox costs like $300.
Like
Yeah.
90. Yeah.
That's
no.
all right. It'll last for 3 years. It'll
I
stay
mean, some of the
cold.
stuff like the
sandwich.
dog bowls are obviously probably a little bit much.
That's
what
kind
it
of
Shift though for that Yeti makes, and they're fucking badass.
what's that?
Are those little fucking whiskey cups? Like
Yeah.
you're like,
Oh
they're-
yeah, that would be dope as shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got those. I'll
Dude,
put I use those
All
all
right.
the time. I'll put soup
So
and
maybe
stuff in them.
I need that for like the Friday night whiskey reviews on
I
Barzo.
have I have gifted probably more of those than I have to anybody.
Are they worth it? You think they're worth it? I
They're
haven't had
like
them.
$25. They're pretty awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about the little ones that have the little handles and they're like a highball, right? Almost like a
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, when those are on the shelf, I usually grab like 2 or 3, and then I'll just be like, hey, here's your gift. Here's your gift.
Yeah,
That's a cool idea.
I've done the same thing. Like we have a bunch of Ace Hardware stores around where I'm at, and every once in a while they'll go on sale. I grab them all.
And not that I would ever condone drinking and driving, but for the wifey, they make great little roadies. My wife
Roadies,
like,
yeah.
In them and just like when we go.
Yeah, I may or may not have had a couple of vodka seltzers and a Yeti tumbler while we were looking at Christmas lights with the kids earlier today.
Yeah, I use my roommates for that, or the Bruleys.
$50 for a dog bowl is what Logan said. Holy shit!
Yeah, the dog bowl thing's a bit much. Same thing. They have like a 5-gallon bucket.
That's like Joe Rogan shit right there. Like, man, it's too much for me.
But the coolers, like I've got a cooler, and it was like $300, but that thing is a tank, and I put
airproof.
Yeah, and I put like a case just as an experiment. We were leaving town for like 4th of July for like a week, and I put a case of beer and a 20-pound bag of ice in it and left it out on our back porch. And it was, like in sun, and it was probably got up to mid-90s for an entire week. Came back, and there was still probably half the ice in it.
That's pretty fucking good.
I left my ice in mine. It was like 115. It lasted for like 3 days.
Yeah, in Phoenix, like I don't know why I never pulled the trigger on like a super good one, but I burned through coolers out there. I lived there for almost 20 years.
And sun eats them up, dude.
Yeah, sun burns the shit out of everything out there. You can't leave anything in the sun out there.
And then I did go buy. I do have the Yeti backpack cooler, but that was because we travel to Florida like pretty much every summer with the kids. Yeah, and so I got that because we could take it to the beach. I can put beer in it, and but then I use it as my carry-on when we fly. So it's a dual purpose thing.
Oh, it's an actual backpack. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah, it holds like a case of beer. So
very nice. Very nice.
So it's a bit of a splurge, but it's
like I can't understand the whole like buying a really expensive dog bowl. I'm not gonna buy my dog a $60 bowl when he licks his butthole.
Yeah. No, absolutely not. I mean, as much as I love my dogs, I'm not fucking doing that. No.
I love my dog too, but I don't fucking love him. I'm not gonna buy. If I wouldn't buy myself a $50 plate, why the fuck am I gonna buy him one?
Jacob Nickel said Yeti has a $300 blanket.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know what that's about.
Believable.
Yeah, I mean, it is absolutely. So I don't know. What else you guys got planned? You gonna be traveling anywhere for the holidays? You just chilling?
Well, I got like I said, I got Maddie coming over to the house the 9th for the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to take him. I'm gonna do my best to take him to Prescott, and I'm gonna take him to the meadery at Prescott Meadery.
Cool.
I'm gonna do my best, but I don't know what the roads are gonna be like, or if we're gonna get. I don't know what the weather is, and I really don't want to drive up the 17 or the 7 with being all fucked up.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Mead will get you.
Yeah, so if you're not familiar, it's about an hour north, hour 15 north of Phoenix.
So is it?
It's about an hour away from my house.
Is it Prescott or Prescott?
It's Prescott.
We just say Prescott.
Okay.
Prescott. It's really cool. It's a cool little town.
Cool.
So if you're ever out in Arizona, go check it out.
Bill, if you were gonna come, but you bitched out, I was gonna take you there. Take both of you there.
I've heard that from plenty of ladies before.
You bitched out. His wife's like,
if you're gonna come, you know.
But you bitched out.
No.
You just gotta tell him, dude. It's like,
Well, maybe he sucked it a little better. No. So cool, man. So any Christmas plans? Just doing probably in-laws and that kind of stuff.
I try not to drink myself to death when I see my mother-in-law, but that's about it.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, try, do your best, right? The key is just don't get in too much trouble with your wife, right? That's really the key.
Well, me and my mother, fucking gasoline and water, man. Like we just.
Oh yeah.
We lock horns and don't fucking stop.
Yeah.
and she'll get all ripped up on tequila, and I'll just drink the fucking whatever's in the house, and
Drink the rest of everything.
I'm like, all right, bitch, I outweigh you by like 100 pounds. Let's have a drinking contest and see what happens.
Timmy, it's late. It's late. Everything's gone. Timmy's in the corner drinking like sweet vermouth out of the bottle.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, like cooking sherry.
Cool.
Like
Yeah, I think
whatever.
of you know what? No, I got a bottle of Jaeger and a bottle of peach schnapps. I think I might fucking hit that.
Peach schnapps. That reminds me of like 8th grade. Fuck.
No, you do a shot of Jaeger, shot of peach schnapps, ice, and a little bit of cranberry juice.
Dude, that just gives me an upset stomach.
It's good, man.
I
give you-
believe you, but I would never. I don't think I'd ever bought that in my entire. I'd have to come to your house and just try.
Yeah, Timmy, you need to come up with a name for that.
It's called the Redheaded Slut, and it's not original.
Oh, is that what that is?
I've had
Yeah.
that before. I swear to God, I don't remember it.
Oh, you
Probably
just-
why I don't remember it.
When you make it at home, just
Never had the
called-
drink.
What?
So I've never had the drink, but
Oh, you just had it as a shot.
Mm-hmm.
no, just
Yeah, I just
redheaded
make
sluts.
mine-
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Oh,
just
you've had
make
the
my-
redheaded sluts. Is what Bill's insinuating that he's had sex with anybody other than his wife.
Bill has
Never
never,
happened.
Yeah.
anybody wife
Yeah,
because
exactly.
Bill is a man, and he saved himself for his wife.
Absolutely. He was just
Yeah.
soaking.
Yeah, we're
And-
soaking special underwear.
Yeah. God has the vision of a T-Rex, and he can only fucking see movement.
Yep.
See,
Yeah. Well, cool, man. Well, we're gonna get this thing wrapped up. So
Can I say
yeah, go ahead.
Of course.
not the fucking gulag gangbanger? God damn it! That fucking rumor's going around. I'm not him. I got like a million fucking text messages. Today.
Oh, yeah, because he's been dropping some shit. He was in here earlier. He was in our chat for this show earlier. So you're not the gulag gangbanger, huh?
I'm not.
The search
Great.
continues. Russians.
All right.
Obviously, Russian troll.
Probably a Russian troll.
Probably. I mean,
Gulag.
I read shit. It was funny, so at least it's somewhat funny. Pissed Krager's off something awful.
Yeah.
Ah, whatever.
Ah.
Craig's got a stiff spine. He can handle it.
Well, I mean, I just wanted
All good.
me,
Nope.
but
Thank you for clarifying. We
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Cool, man. Well, we're gonna get this wrapped up. So,
Yep.
everybody in the live
Hey,
chat,
people.
thanks for getting on. There's still people in the waiting room, so we'll do this again
Oh.
for sure. No,
Yeah.
we're shutting it down, man. So you can hang out. So yeah,
Oh.
everybody waiting in the waiting room. Sorry we didn't get to you. I definitely appreciate you guys waiting, but we'll get to you next time for sure. Obviously, you know the drill by now. Subscribe to the YouTube, hit the little bell, and then go out to iTunes, rate, review, subscribe. I got a 1-star review on iTunes, but they didn't leave a review, which made me upset.
Fuckers.
I know, like leave a.
At least say something.
I was wanting to like Bill said,
Like he's got a crazy eye that drives me crazy.
sounds like-
Something.
like if Tiger Woods with a sinus infection or something. Is what
Right.
it sound like.
Nice.
But but
You know
nothing.
what?
Just
take it.
Just dropped the star and left
Battle scars. That's what these are.
is what it is.
Got to earn them.
Yeah,
Got to earn them.
that's the girl you soaked with. She's just
Might be.
pissed.
He's
It might
pissed.
be. But
That's
you know
Rex.
what?
Yeah.
I'm not Mario. I'm not doing it for the stars. So. But
Awesome.
cool. Well,
Thanks so much for inviting me. I appreciate
yeah, man.
that.
Yeah, go
That's
definitely.
awesome, Bill.
Greg, plug your stuff before we get off.
Check
here.
us out on the Bars Open with Beth and Greg. We'll be on tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central. And we're normally Wednesday, Fridays, 9 p.m. YouTube. You can find us on all the channels all the
Yeah.
iTunes and all that good
Yeah,
stuff too. So
we're all
thanks.
we're podcasts are available.
Exactly.
We're there. Well, cool.
Got it.
Guys, everybody in the live chat, thanks for hanging out. I think this went well. We'll have to schedule another
fun.
one of these maybe
Yeah, it
after
was
New
fucking
Year's.
rad. Yeah, cheers, man.
I don't think there'll be a show next Thursday. I'm gonna try to maybe pre-record one to drop on Thursday, but it's the 23rd. Everybody's gonna be traveling and stuff, so including I'll be busy as well. So that's
We'll
why
be on.
Yeah,
Come check us out.
yeah.
We're gonna do one on Friday. We're gonna do one Wednesday and Friday. We're just gonna keep it rolling.
Cool.
We're just hanging out. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got some people I might reach out to live or pre-record one to premiere.
nice. That'd be
if-
awesome.
or maybe even if it's audio only. If you're traveling, you can at least throw it on, and listen to it.
Mhm.
So
There you
cool.
go.
But yeah, thanks for being here, guys, and have a good night. Have a great
Merry
holidays.
Christmas, everybody.